You won't believe what happens next. He strolls out barefoot like it's a fashion statement, pondering life because he soaked his clothes while taking a bath. But little does he know she's at home, opening the door in front of him, oblivious to it all. They stare at each other in silence until his voice breaks it, and she leaves the door. As he picks up the phone, the man frantically dresses, ignores him, and bolts out with his stuff. The woman looks up and sees him. The man's gaze is sharp like a hawk, clearly a bit miffed, yet he turns to leave, immediately sinking into deep thought. After some inner turmoil, he gathers all his courage, hears the woman cry, and sees clothes scattered all over the floor like a fashion swap gone wrong. Seeing the woman he likes naked in the tub, he feels joy, picks up clothes, and chooses a favorite. He plays a moving tune, mending her heart, mistakenly thinking her abusive husband's back, but it's clear it has nothing to do with him. So, he gets dressed, the man sneaks a peek, roles hilariously reversed. Suddenly, a golf ball flies in, the man sees the humor, and the woman tosses it back. They start playing, but the golf ball gets swished. The husband is furious, blaming his wife. The woman tries to make her escape, but gets yanked back, and the man watches from the bed, helpless and heartbroken. He picks up the golf club, catching the husband's attention, who's confused about how someone's in his yard at midnight, completely unaware that this man is actually saving the day for her. Just as he calls the cops, the man swings the golf club and freezes, catching a glimpse of the secret in her eyes. He puts down the golf ball, his gaze fierce, the husband suddenly can't move, and off he goes in his car. Instead of leaving right away, the man reassures her, making it seem like he's luring her in. Soon enough, she's sitting behind him, ready for a whirlwind adventure. Then he sinks the ball into the hole officially, every swing puts it back, never missing. After a long day, he sees results, rings the bell, then cautiously unlocks it. After a habitual check, he activates the answering machine like a secret agent. This photo is trending in hardware stores all over, took it just a few days ago. Amid all the art pieces, the woman notices her photo, while the man keeps his cool, playing an elegant tune. He's puzzled about why her photo's on display here, staring blankly at this photo, while he mindlessly picks up tools to fix them. As the clock ticks, everything seems on track. But the next morning, he wakes up to find his photo sliced into 30 pieces. The arrangement exudes a classy vibe, noises reaching her ears, prompting her to swing the door wide open. The woman's doing laundry, serious as a man, not smiling. She turns to leave. The steaming soup is mouth-watering, clothes hanging, all seems perfect. Yet neither of them speaks a word, an unspoken barrier hanging in the air. Surprising events unfold, leaving them dumbfounded, but breakfast carries on. During a classic photo op, the woman unexpectedly jumps in front of the camera, tidies up, and leaves. It's flyers and quick actions, and clueless about the fun, the woman steps in front of the ball. After rounds of swapping, she appears there, perhaps realizing something, but stops moving. Skillfully opening the door, they exchange photos, and she learns he's off to Hawaii, which lightens her concerns. But this time, things change. Unable to retreat, she alters the order and leads the repairs. Yet after repairs, she slaps scissors on, making his identity a mystery, skilled at all. Two look cozy in selfies, watching boxing and wine tasting together. They appear to have genuinely become the masters of this house, shattering the previous equilibrium. She tucks the woman in, ready to leave, but just as things are cozy, she pulls her back. Suddenly, a car shows up and the door swings open. Spotting more items in the house, they instinctively and involuntarily glance at the bedroom. Man grabs his boxing gloves and struts toward the bedroom, calling, "Honey, oh honey." "Who are you? Breaking into someone's home to drink? What's happening?" He has a black eye. A burst of misunderstandings leaves him bruised. She ignores it, eyeing the crowd. Tonight, they have nowhere to go. They kill time awkwardly, and the man returns to practicing golf as the principal looms before her, making her long for that level of skill. The woman senses an unspoken mystery, while the man remains oblivious until the final swing brings blood to his parents. She approaches him, feeling his pain, tears streaming down, understanding him completely, because she used to be just like him. Yet her former self never experienced such warmth. It's back to handing out flyers and searching for new target. When night falls, their new stop appears. They check inside and blend in. Sitting down with the homeowners, they bask in the serenity of warm tea and sleep, savoring the rich tapestry of life's ups and downs. To avoid past mistakes, they stay one night each, crushing garlic outside in suffocating rooms. Upon opening the tiny door, they find things have changed. The man wants to leave, but the woman stubbornly pulls it open. The man looks displeased but steps inside. When the old man is stiff, only the dog remains. They exchange glances and get to work. The man calls his children while the woman tends to the old man's needs. A bizarre custom wraps the old in dumpling-like bundles. By afternoon, everything's sorted. Just as they sit down to eat, there's a knock at the door. The son opens it, leaving all four of them in stunned silence. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe to our channel.